How rude.
Hey everyone, funny story. We started the game and it was on the wrong monitor, so I exited out. And then I started again, and then I figured out like how to get it to be on the other monitor. So Flower's mad.
Anyway, welcome back to Dating Start Visual Novel, Alex and Logan, and wow, now let's find out what happened to our little world here.
You didn't let me finish my speech.
Why does it look like a jack-o'-lantern?
Fine, I'll just give you what you want.
Oh. Dang, we skipped the dialogue. Oh, dang. Oh, that sucks. A presence materializes in front of you.
Oh, it's censored. Guys, this is too hot for YouTube.
Oh, it feels like Sans, but he's barely there.
Uncensored version on our Patreon that we don't have?
Oh, it's practically a shell of him.
I mean...
His soul is but a wispy thread. Call out to him. You take a deep breath and shout his name. Sans!
I really do want just like an indie Smash Brothers, which I think there
have been games like that. But no.
But I just want a game where I can make Sans and Shantae beat up the Postal Dude and
the Untitled Goose is there.
Yeah, and the Untitled Goose, like or the Dusk Dude, or just everyone from New Blood games. Okay.
He doesn't move an inch. Well, how do we know he's any different than normal?
So they do use imperial measurements in the underground.
You keep trying to reach him. You try again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
I'm putting my hand on the screen. I'm touching Sans, but he's not reacting.
Jeez, why were you touching his crotch? Anyway.
I had my hand over most of his body, okay? It wasn't...
You want to get the Sans you know back.
The Sans
Sans as it ever was.
The Sans that I know... Hold on. The Sans that I know and love.
Jeez, he went through all this trouble just to pick up the Sans plushie that I got him.
You didn't get me this.
I know.
My ex-girlfriend got me this.
I know.
You're not my ex-girlfriend, Alex.
Not yet.
Do you want to be?
Anyway. All you can think about is closing the distance between you and this endless void. Just give up. I did.
I hope that picked up.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me...
Just give up. I did.
That was Loken as Loken.
That was ASMR, Dead Sans.
You almost don't recognize his voice. It's hollow, devoid of the laid-back, lazy-bones attitude you've grown to love.
Hey, what... If Sans doesn't have, like, vocal cords, how does
Deadpool talk whenever he's decapitated? I don't know. A lost soul.
Oh, God. No. No, not the Lost Souls. Oh, God. No, those annoying Doom enemies, the ones that go and go at you.
Your entire being plummets. Ow. And a long bone scrapes you. Ooh.
Ah.
You hiss through gritted teeth as pain sears your vulnerable soul. The lost soul summons another bone attack.
Jeez, Lost Souls got strong in the Doom Eternal DLC.
And this time you sidestep as the onslaught of bones whizzes by.
The Bone Zone!
I was literally about to make a joke. He continues summoning bone attack patterns.
And he doesn't seem to vary them, so it's kind of easy to avoid.
And you keep dodging.
Just keep dodging, just keep dodging.
But you can't keep dodging forever.
I mean, that's what people tell me about my responsibilities, but...
You can feel your own pulse speed ups desperately trying to find his.
He doesn't have a circulatory system.
And with the ebb and flow, you feel something faint.
Sans fainted! You've blacked out. Hi, this is the Pokemon Center. We've revived Sans for you.
It's a faded feeling, but it's there.
Also, he has Papyrus.
Jeez. The tiniest drop of hope. Soon it occurs to you. His attacks aren't for causing harm, they're for protecting himself.
It's deep.
He's scared of getting hurt.
Ah, the hedgehog's dilemma.
That glimmer of hope somewhere inside his soul, you felt it. It was there. It fills you with determination.
What doesn't?
There has to be a way to reach out to him. Those moments you shared with him warm in your heart with love. Ugh, I messed that up. Maybe there is a way to turn this encounter around. It's time for a turnabout. What if you weren't the only one?
The only one that's in love with Sans, because I've looked at the internet and...
What if those moments warmed his heart too?
Let me turn off my I meant
This is
to
gonna
do
be
that.
a nightmare to edit.
Yes.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, choose your moves, buddy.
Well, obviously, we all know the quickest way to Sans' heart is through his laugh box. Or, I'm sorry, his funny bone.
You tell the lost soul a bad pun about skeletons. The lost soul laughs, even if he's heard it already. The thought of you engaging in a pun battle crosses his mind.
Oh, God. Shake his hand.
You reach out your hand and tell the lost soul your name.
Hi, I'm Logan.
You ask him if he knows how to greet a new pal. The lost soul snickers knowingly. He seems to have some recollection of this. You tell the lost soul you're hungry for a burger. He wants to offer you ketchup as if it's second nature to do so.
Nah, I prefer mustard. Bridge, let's play bridge.
You tell the lost soul you'll try not to fall off any more bridges.
Oh wait, you need 4 people to play bridge.
For some reason, he wants to make sure he's there to save you in case you do anyway.
Wow. Stars.
You tell the lost soul you should go to Waterfall to see the sparkling rocks. He doesn't know why, but for some reason, he really wants to show you his telescope.
Okay.
You tell the lost soul you'd like to take a nap.
Yeah, ain't that true?
For some reason, he wants to share one of his napping hideaways with
Aww. Yeah, let's just lay down and let's sleep with Sans.
you. The lost soul hesitates, slowing his attacks, and your soul shines with love.
And your soul shines with love. Which one should I choose?
Whichever one you want. You promise the lost soul that you'll find him, no matter the timeline. He doesn't know why, but your promise fills him with hope.
But what about determination?
You tell the lost soul you really care about everyone, and you're glad you met them. He nods as if he knows this to be true. The lost soul halts his attacks. For a split second, you feel his soul synchronize with yours.
And we become one.
That's all you need.
Soulmate!
You tell the lost soul you think he's your soulmate. He doesn't know why, but for some reason, he was hoping that he was yours. A warmth resonates from his soul. His memories are flooding back to him. Kiddo? Getting my soul absorbed wasn't what I had planned for today.
Yeah, me neither.
What do you say we get out of here? Sans looks to you, a new fire in his eye lights.
Why don't we make like a tree and go away?
And with a flick of his wrist, he exposes his soul to you. Whoa!
Look at the flick of the wrist.
You suck in a breath, backing away as if simply breathing would shatter it, because he's only got 1 HP. Bringing your hand to your chest, you expose your soul in return. Okay, we're not Chris from Deltarune.
Just rip my heart out.
That was what we-
Self-kanoing.
The two souls float together, swirling and twirling about each other in a graceful dance.
Ooh, sexy.
They tug at the strings that tie them to the depths of Flowey's emptiness.
What are you doing? How do you have control of your souls? This is supposed to be my world!
In his world!
Flowey launches his bullets at you, but you don't even flinch. Sans summons a bone to shield you from them.
Hey, Flowey. I've got a bone to pick with you.
No, you can't win!
Oh no. Another barrage of bullets, this time towards Sans. Your soul crashes into his, pushing you both out of the bullet's path.
Hey, Flowey, you need to grow up. How about we give you some bone meal?
Shut up. I'm sorry. In a symphony of energy, your souls dip and dive, streaking across the darkness in a flash of light.
Woo!
They radiate all the energy they have in order to free themselves. With each tug, the connection frays more and more. Until the invisible thread holding your souls snaps.
No. No!
You feel Flowey's nothingness crumbling.
Ew.
The very fabric of the void tears apart, and you can feel yourself ripping away from this plane of existence.
Okay.
You turn to Sans. He's breathing hard, but he's still wearing that unwavering smile.
Even though he doesn't have lungs.
Well, looks like I don't have much time left. Sans grunts and curls in on himself. You feel his soul being pried away from you as if to emphasize his statement. The invisible rift rips it even more, and you can feel it ripple through every inch of you. You embrace him, holding the both of you together, your knuckles sore from clenching your fists so tight. You can't bear the thought of losing your soulmate. Sand strokes the back of your head, calming your thoughts. Hey, it's gonna be alright. You're gonna be just fine. You're pretty determined after all. I know you'll persist.
Drink your milk and you'll be fine.
You squeeze him tighter, but the weight of his body is already diminished. You said you would find me again, right? Even if things are reset? He leans into your ear and speaks softly. Whisper, whisper. I'm counting on you to go back and tell me exactly what I told you, kiddo. Don't worry, you'll know when. I trust you.
Well, that's a mistake.
He inhales sharply and gives you one more chuckle. Be seeing you, okay? You call out his name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Launch back up.
Yep.
Let's skip the greeting, shall we?
I'm in color now!
He's been in color, you maroon.
I know, but when we started it up last time, it was just like his face.
I gotta hand it to you. I didn't think you'd be able to break through to him. Guess you really made an impression on that trash bag of bones. Oh, don't worry. I won't try to absorb your souls again.
I don't know, when he says trash bag of bones, it just reminds me of that one, like, Bob's Burgers episode where they all sneak out and they put stuff in their bed to make Linda think that it's them. Like, Gene just puts a trash bag in his bed. Tina just writes a note that says Tina and puts it on the bed.
That sounds like Sans.
Now that I know your souls are capable of rebelling against me, there's no need to try that again. I even gave you a save file to go back to. What are best friends for? So feel free to continue to your happily ever after.
Oh, well, thank you, Flowey.
Maybe I just have to be a little more patient. You gotta be bored at some point, right?
Oh dear.
Dating start.
And now for the true ending. But if all this can be erased and forgotten, then there's no point, is there? ...
The
scene unfolds, and it's all so familiar. His single sentence summarizes his doubts, his fears, and those doubts and fears linger on his smile, tainting it.
No, don't taint his perfect white teeth.
Same as before. This time, however, you pay closer attention as he's watching and waiting. Buried underneath the haze is something you recognize instantly. Hope. A scene plays in your mind. Flowey's endless emptiness swallowing you. Your soul painting the emptiness with your emotions for Sans to see. Sans bearing his soul to you. And when the memory fades, Sans' whispered words still remain.
Remember, Sans? You were there, and, well, Flowey was there and no one else.
Those words bubble up to rest on the tip of your tongue. The skeleton's sad smile morphs into cautious curiosity. You okay there, kiddo? You're thinking really hard about something. I have something to tell you.
I have something to tell you.
You have something to tell me? What's up?
It's a 2009 Pixar film about... Oh, okay, no, sorry.
A code word? Can you speak a little louder?
I'm the ultimate fart lord!
The doubts and fears are thoroughly wiped off his face. Soon, that's replaced with giggles. Those giggles transpose into chuckles. Those chuckles crescendo into laughter. Oh god, I gotta stop smoking. And Sans' pure, sustained, and unsuppressed hope acts as the melody. Oh jeez, kid. I can't. Oh my god.
Oh god, I made him die of laughter.
He manages to quell his laughter enough to finally speak. Did you just say I'm the ultimate fart lord?
Yes, I did.
Wow, that's really childish.
Oh.
Why would you think that's a secret code word?
I mean, that's several words.
Is Sans pranking you across time and space again? I hate it when he does that.
Whoever told you that is a dirty liar. That's not my secret code word.
This is my secret code word.
That's my super secret megalo secret code word.
Someone like posted that as like a meme response on Twitter, but it was just like the sheet music, and like it has been so long since I've forgotten how to read sheet music, because I mean I used to play violin in like middle school, but I've like forgotten that. But I just saw that snippet and I was like, I know what that is.
Yeah. Did he just prank you through space and time?
I hate it when he does that. I hate that skeleton!
Same old Sans the skeleton. In all seriousness, kiddo, that super secret megalo secret code word is something only I know.
So I guess Sans is just like a singularity across multiverses, and he just experiences all timelines at the same time.
Not really. He's just very observant and sets up a system for certain scenarios.
I was thinking he'd be like the Fallen from Transformers, where he would just be like a multiversal singularity, but...
And I only give it for one specific scenario. So when someone tells it to me, I'll know they're a time traveler.
Oh.
A time traveler that used their powers to save me. Of all the things you could have done, out of all the paths you could have picked, you picked this one again. The path where you made friends with everyone.
Well, I can't kill anyone in this game.
The path where
As
you
far as I
said
know.
You can. The path where you said those meaningful things.
Sans, if I can't have you, no one can.
That's exactly what happens if you go the other way.
Oh.
The two of you are yanked out of your little world when a certain robot takes the stage. Hello, darlings and gentle darlings! I hope your night has been absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it's been one hell of a night, Metaton.
You know what time it is! It's time for the Metaton Late Night Lounge Hour. With yours truly, me of course! All the monsters turn their attention over to the flashy robot on stage. Sans, however, turns his attention back to you. As much as I love overstuffy restaurants and overly dramatic performances, maybe we should continue this conversation somewhere quieter.
Somewhere more private.
Luckily, I know just the place.
Somewhere more intimate.
Yes. Sans stands and you follow suit, moving to stand by his side. He offers you his hand, which you gently take. Don't let go. Your souls fall together, plummeting into the unknown. It's the unknown. But even in the unknown, you can still feel your soul beating in time with his.
Synchronized soul beats!
When the world comes back again, a golden light floods your senses. Oh. Are those wedding bells I hear? A bell chimes, announcing your arrival. In front of you is a corridor, majestic and lustrous, lined with stained glass, windows, and stone pillars. There's 2 doorways, one on either end of the corridor. Light filters through the glass windows, bathing the floor in rays of gold. You hold your hand out, allowing it to cascade over your skin. You can see little particles of dust dancing within the rays. You're lost in how resplendent everything is.
Oh. There we go.
It's breathtaking, isn't it?
No, you're breathtaking.
Sand steals your attention, walking over to the midpoint of the corridor. The rays dance across his skull, his hoodie painting him in light. The moment he stands there and faces you, your soul stills and your breath catches in your throat. This is the last corridor.
No, it's just last corridor.
This is last corridor.
It's just called last corridor, I guess.
The in-between that connects Toriel's house and the throne room. It's also the most important station I watch over. Normally it's my job to stop and judge those that pass through here. But I already know the kind of person you are.
Oh, that's not good. He can see inside my soul and read my mind. Oh no.
And I know how you feel about me.
Sun Tzu!
I see it in your actions. I feel it from your soul.
Nani?
You could have done anything. You could have hurt anyone. But you decided to come back to this timeline.
I would never hurt you, Sans.
Instead of choosing love, you chose love.
No, I think instead of choosing LOVE, you chose love.
That tells me all I need to know about you. You're amazing, kiddo.
Wow!
I guess I'm avoiding the obvious topic. The topic of soulmates. A sigh runs through his bones, his shoulders rising and falling. Up until now, I thought I was doing a super good job of dodging the subject.
Like I dodged those bones?
Dodging is, kind of my specialty. His words trail off.
And he stares at me.
But you give him an encouraging nod and a warm smile. You know, when I first saw you in the ruins, something in my soul leapt out for you.
You might want to
Weird,
get
right?
that checked out.
How can souls that have never met before feel like they have?
I'm not a soulologist.
Even though it's technically the first time I've met you.
About that.
It feels like I've known you for much longer.
I've known you for years.
It feels like we bonded deeper than just this timeline.
Oh yes, we have.
And then I saw your soul. I felt your kindness.
Your yellow kindness. Kindness the color of pea.
And I couldn't deny what I was feeling anymore. I felt the bond of a soulmate. Then you started interacting with everyone. Sometimes you acted like you've seen this all before. Needless to say, that worried me. How do I know this isn't the 6th, 7th, 8th time I've met you? It would confirm what I've studied about the timelines.
Oh, now you're like you're a timeline scientist, huh?
He's been like that.
Yeah, okay, alright.
We
Leave
met-
the science to Alphys.
It would confirm the idea of resets and losing everything that was gained. Losing everyone that was gained. I worried I would gain love just to lose it. But here you are.
But yeah, sounds kind of like me.
The kindness you've shown my brother and everyone else. The affection you've given me. This sense of deja vu, this gravitational pull towards you.
Hey, I'm not that fat.
Monsters are weird.
Yeah.
I barely know you, but it feels like deep in my soul I really... His words die on his teeth before they can leave him. He takes a moment to gather himself before continuing. Look, I won't hold you to your promise. Not when I hate making promises myself. So, if this is all going to reset for whatever reason, I hope you'll still want me to be your
Just
soulmate,
kiss me already.
like I want you to be mine.
Aww.
You can feel both his soul and yours beating as one.
We're like soulmates. Only
Closer. It beats against your rib cage as if trying to break out and join with his. Jeez, Logan. You're ruining the moment.
Well, I have to make some sort of funny commentary.
No.
Well,
Yeah, I'm kidding.
what's the point of watching it then?
He takes a step forward, and so do you. And then he does.
Oh god, okay.
And then you
I need to
do.
stop moving forward in the chair before it falls over.
And he takes another step.
And
another.
How far away are we?
And another, and another, and another.
Oh my god!
Until it's a full-on sprint.
Oh god, he's gonna run into me!
You fling your arms open!
And then you just get bones just smacking against you.
And he hurls his entire self into you.
Oof!
His heart, his soul, his love.
His bones!
His laughter ripples through you, drumming against your soul. You feel his entire being rattled with each breath and each chuckle. Fiercely, your fingers clutch his hoodie, feeling the knobby vertebrae underneath.
That is a weird way to describe that.
When you take a breath, you're instantly greeted by the smell of freshly fallen snow and distant rain.
Nice cologne you got there.
Sans loosens his embrace, but only ever so slightly. Just enough to look at your face, your eyes, your smile.
He doesn't have tear. How does he?
Magic. Tears stream down his face, a cascade of his emotions. His eyelights don't even leave you for a second, as if you'll disappear right in front of him.
That's actually just
Exits the game.
yeah. That's actually just melted snow that's just gotten into his eye sockets.
You squeeze his hand to reassure him that you're right here, right now.
Squeeze his phalanges and his metatarsals.
He wipes away his tears on his sleeve. His smile widens even more.
Gonna kiss him?
No! You read it.
And you lean in to touch your lips to that smile. Sans eye sockets widen for a second before closing completely to melt into the kiss.
What is that laugh?
That's the laugh of someone who's finally got to bone his bone daddy. I mean,
I need an adult!
Alright, we're going to the bone zone later. Anyways. Neither one of you press into it, your lips brushing his grin with a gossamer touch. It's gotta feel a bit weird, though. Just like, pressing your lips against bone. You feel a low thrumming from his smile, tickling your lips. Eventually, you pull away, your eyes fluttering open to meet his eyelights. Kiss him harder! The thought of kissing him more crosses your mind. But before you can lean in, you feel your very soul flicker. And Sans shifts gravity to pull you back into him. See, he's the fat one. Even though he has 0% body fat because he's a skeletal system.
He's big boned.
His smile crashes into yours, firmly and fiercely, and then your lips get punctured by his teeth. You throw your arms around each other, daring the resets to try and tear you apart! The smell of a blissful snowy day and gentle distant rain completely consumes your senses. My senses. Sorry, that was awful. And you drown in the fabric of his hoodie. Of course, there's hints of ketchup, too. Addicts will be addicts. How like him? You pull him even closer until the gap between your souls is no more, as if to lock this moment into your memory. Between kisses, your sighs, and his echo throughout the corridor, it's all so dreamlike. In this moment, it's just you and Sans. The warmth of your love, the beating of your hearts, the humming of your souls.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm trying to make it as romantic as possible. Eventually, you pull away from each other, and all you can do is gaze into each other's eyes while your hearts race to catch up with you both. To catch up with you.
I just went with touching the foreheads because I was not comfortable with this level of intimacy with Sans the skeleton.
I mean, that's what you play this game for, so...
Well, not me. I came for the fun times.
Well, we certainly had some fun... had some fun times, so,
Wow.
Yeah, see? He enjoyed it.
The single sentiment echoes through the corridor.
Wow, wow.
And you can't help but echo his sentiment.
Wow.
He chuckles. I guess we should call it a night for now.
Ooh.
Don't worry, we'll be seeing each other.
Ooh. Don't ask me.
I'm judging. Silently judging.
It's not silent if you're announcing that you're silently judging.
I'm silently announcing that I'm silently
I'm
judging.
silently judging you out loud. I love you.
Oh!
Nani?
Nani? Baka. A delicate whisper skips across his grin as he presses it to your lips one more time.
I swear to God, Han Solo, don't you dare say I know.
Take care of yourself, Logan.
Ah!
Because I really care about you.
Come on, just say the L word!
Loser!
And no, I don't mean lesbian.
Sans shortcuts away. The breath you were looking for finally escapes you in a long, drawn-out exhale. It rushes out of your lungs and through the corridor as if to chase away any remaining doubts. And though he's not here right now, you can still feel his smile on your lips. Ooh, okay. Ooh. And, okay. And you can still feel his love in your soul, the very culmination of your being.
Oh.
Sans warms your heart with love.
And that's always nice to have in the snowy Snowden snow.
Why are you so sweaty?
Because it's warm in here.
Or is that just you?
I don't know, maybe it's you. Maybe you're the one with all the body heat that's radiating. I'm used to being in this room by myself, and the cat.
But, yeah, Derpy Chocho.
Yeah, thank you, Cho, parentheses, Derpy Chocho, for this game, and also for the game, and also for the game, and for the game.
Yeah, we're not gonna be, we're gonna pursue the secret route, but, oh, hey. Hi. What? Why is he blushing?
He doesn't even have blood vessels! Where does the blush come from?
And Papyrus's handsome Pashona
Oh,
eyes.
yeah, and also Quiet Raystorm and Mac.
Duck plush debug assistant. Oh yeah. He finally takes you on that date. Oh. But yeah, we're not pursuing the bad ending because it's honestly a lot more work than you think. You don't get to kill everyone on the first try. You have to do it like every single combination.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that, like the actual game, murdering everyone you meet is a bit inconvenient, to say the least.
Yeah, and plus it irrevocably, destroys any attempt at a good end.
Because I think I was like talking about that with one of my friends, and I was like, I mean, yeah, it makes sense that making.
But I mean, the boss fight with Sans is like.
Yeah.
Is like really well designed and programmed. I've done it on my own time. Logan has not.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be doing that. We will be pursuing the secret ending here in a moment after this is over.
But yeah, no, because it's like Yeah, of course they, make it difficult to get, like, the bad ending and stuff, because,
I don't like Toriel's face in
Yeah,
this.
'cause-
Everyone else is designed, the art looks really well. Toriel just is really off-putting.
It's because it really shouldn't be, because, I mean, if you did try to murder every single person you met, it would be a little difficult.
Hey, here we are in Toriel's house. Oh, happy month-iversary.
Oh, it's been, like, more than a month since we started.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
this. We really enjoyed having more Undertale stuff to do.
Yeah, hopefully you're happy having your game be brought to the world and played by a couple of idiots, and
Well, more people played it, and like I said, this is really well designed for such a fan project, and much less a visual novel. And while we're not going to cover everything here on the channel, but
I'd French kiss Sans right now if only he had a tongue.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we will. We will stay determined.
Sans!
Good thing I shortcut when I did. One more pun and we would have broken my bro's funny bone.
Ba-dum-dum!
You had some really humorous ones.
Ba-dum-dum!
So I'd say it was a joint effort. I still can't believe it's been a month since you've been here.
You might want to check your calendar, buddy.
It was nice of Tori to throw you a month-iversary party at New Home. And it was fun hanging out with everyone. But I'll be honest, I'm beat.
Me too.
So, since we're at Waterfall, and in one of my favorite napping spots,
Let's sleep together.
we might as well sleep.
Aw, yeah.
Look, the sleeping bags and pillows we brought are still here.
Aw, yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Nice and comfy. Come lie down next to me, kiddo. There you go. Isn't this the best?
I'm actually leaning on Alex's shoulder right now.
Sleeping under the stars, full of wishes, hopes, and dreams.
But what about determination?
That's romantic, right?
Oh, yes, it is.
Don't tell me if you make a wish or else it won't come true. What's that? You want me to make a wish too?
Yes.
Okay. I wish we were soulmates.
You don't say it out loud and then it won't come true!
What's that look for? I'm not risking anything by telling you.
Oh, because it's already... Yeah.
Hasn't it already come true?
Yeah.
Good night, kid.
Good night, Sans. Good night. Good night, Sans. I love you, Sans. I love you so much. Don't spit into my microphone.
Sans rolls over and presses his smile to your forehead. Then he falls asleep. You decide to look beyond the ceiling stars before you fall asleep too. The end. Kiddo? I felt that. It's like your soul plummeted back down.
Oh, yeah, I need to get that checked out.
Are you okay?
No.
Hey, why don't we go back to sleep?
Yes.
It's clearly nighttime. Look at all the twinkling rocks on the ceiling. Don't you want to go back to...
Yeah, look at all the Dwayne Johnsons up there.
Huh.
Sans?
He knows what we're gonna do. Whatever you decide, I'll be here.
I'll be there for you.
He knows we're gonna erase everything. Well, why don't we take a look at extras?
Alright.
Yeah.
Extras.
Yeah, go to the...
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, but, the album? Yeah. Look, it's all our friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
We've got
Skeletor,
got
Goat Mamsie.
Skeletor. We've got the goat.
We got Lisa Simpson.
We've got Dinosaur Lisa Simpson.
And then we have
and we've got
Big
Pirate
Bertha.
Fish.
Big Bertha, yeah.
Pirate Fish.
Yeah. Let's take a look at all these wonderful photos of Sans.
Oh, it's so sexy. I don't even know how he's doing that reflection. That doesn't seem like it should be possible.
Because his eyes are voids.
Oh my god.
He's
Wait,
looking at you.
Hold on. He's looking at you, kid. Oh man.
Without tears.
Yep.
That last one we're never going to unlock.
Is that just his corpse or whatever? When
No, not his corpse. Him getting to megalo us. But yeah, we're gonna run through the secret option real quick.
Okay.
And it's kind of gonna destroy our little happy ending, but it's kind of fun, so I do want to do it. So let's reset.
I knew it would come to this eventually.
Oh, hi, Flowey.
Well, now that you're here, I guess I have to explain things to you. Right now, you have the power to reset to one of two places. You can reset to the very beginning before we met any of us. But it'll be like your first time it'll be like you're falling for the first time. And it'll be like none of this ever happened.
Boy, I wish I had that button at various times in my life.
Logan.
Well, to us, not to you. Yep, that's right. My memories of our encounters will be wiped away too.
And maybe you'll stop annoying me.
We'll call that Act 1. Or you can reset to when you fell into the underground the second time. You know, when I gave you that knife.
Ooh, the knife.
Let's call that Act 2.
Real creative with the names here.
I wonder what you'll do.
Let's go to Act 2. Yes, we're erasing it all. A name has already been chosen. Let's confirm. Logan! You are the chosen one, my lad.
Logan, I'm walking towards you!
Okay, let's skip.
Ah, so you're back here.
Hi, Flowey.
Your happy ending wasn't enough, huh?
Yeah.
Well, don't let me stop you.
I mean, I was gonna stop, but Alex told me we had to play more. You know.
What? You're worried you'll have to sit through everyone's boring conversations
Yeah,
again?
I mean, over here in the Console Warriors video factory where Alex is just holding the whip and just, like, smacking it against me, just
Logan,
going,
it's either...
WORK HARDER, video boy!
Okay, first of all, it's funny that you call the option between either doing this or watching more Scooby-Doo The Whip.
Oh, I mean, I was just gonna, I mean, I wanted to, like, play video games. I mean, I guess that's what I'm doing, but, you know.
You have more than the power to save, you know. You also have the power to skip in this world, too.
I'm just kidding. Alex doesn't beat me. If he did, maybe we'd actually have videos out on a timely basis and we'd get better algorithm placement or whatever. I don't know.
If you didn't figure that out already, I gave you more credit than I thought.
Well, guess what? I'm slightly less stupid than you think I am. But I'm still pretty stupid.
But I can see you've already used that skip power 31 times.
Wow!
Gee, they must really bore you, huh?
No, we just want to, like, cut down on
Yeah,
editing.
So why are you back here?
Alex told me to.
Yeah, do whatever you want. Do not.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Okay. We'll be fine, and you follow him.
Oh, okay, we haven't done this.
He pulls his hand back, shrugging his shoulders. Suit yourself, kiddo. Follow me.
Vamonos.
Unless you already know your way around or something.
Everybody, let's go.
Walks to the doorway up ahead, you follow after. The second you step foot through the large stone doorway, You fall into familiar nothingness.
I hate when doors
Screw.
open to nothing.
Eat the pie.
You don't look very enthusiastic, human. Is this challenge not a challenge for you at all?
Yes.
Did you want to do something else?
Yes. I've dodged the dog in a noose many times now.
Go on a date.
Ooh. Ooh, don't tell Sans!
You ask Papyrus if he wants to go on a date with you.
Nani?
His jaw drops a little. A date? Like a date?
Yes.
With potential smooching?
A date, like the food. Dates.
Gee, is it hot in here or what?
It's getting hot in here! So take off all your bones!
As easily as the gauntlet was summoned, it all retracts. And Papyrus comes sprinting back to you.
Ahem!
Somehow I sweat even though I'm just a skeleton.
Human, if this is what you'd like to do, then I suppose we can try. I will be honest with you.
My last date did not end so well. Not because I am bad at dating. I had a handy little book. It gave me all the knowledge I needed.
The dating strategy guide.
Well,
Oh god, this reminds me of that meme that's like, Persona 5 fans when they go on a date and there's no IGN guide to romance their girl or something.
As someone who actually had to look up guides for that,
And I followed it perfectly. What stopped the date from progressing into something more was I didn't feel anything for the other party.
Wow, dang, Frisk.
Don't misunderstand. That human was a wonderful person and a very good friend.
And she was a good friend.
I do hope they're okay wherever they are. I promise that I do not feel anything for you. That if I do not feel anything
All
for
right.
you, wow.
And this is why I fell in love with your brother in the other timeline.
I promise that if I do not feel anything for you, I will let you know and it will not affect our friendship. So with that being said, let's begin our date.
Dating start.
Now, human, I'm going to take you out to lunch.
I'm taking you out, I'm taking you out, and I'm taking you out for dinner.
There's this place I love to go.
It's
The
called
chef is absolutely spectacular.
Papyrus bolts on ahead towards Snowdin Town, clearly on a mission. And before you know it, he crosses the bridge. Your legs turn a leisurely stroll into a power walk just to keep up with him. As you pass through Snowdin Town, you notice that there aren't many restaurants. The only one you see is Grillby's.
and not a lot of options.
And Papyrus rushes right past it. You rush by as well, hobbling to keep up with his stride. Eventually, Papyrus
Hobble,
stops
hobble.
walking. A quaint two-story wooden house stands in front of you, its roof covered in snow. Flashing colored lights dress up the edges.
You can tell they got a few upgrades from Nook.
Here we are, my house.
You step inside and close the door behind you, and you warm up instantly.
I have central heating.
Papyrus walks in ahead of you while making grandiose gestures to the entire living space.
Grandiose, said Strong Bad.
His cape continues to ripple behind him. You notice the lack of a breeze.
I have a fan built into my outfit. Welcome to scenic my house.
In the middle of Snowdin.
You must be starving after our frivolous escapades.
Yeah, sure.
According to the dating guide, sharing a meal together is a classic part of a date. Remember that amazing chef I mentioned
Oh
earlier?
no.
I'm sure you're wondering who that is. It's Bobby Flay!
Well, human, that amazing chef just happens to be... moi.
The great Papyrus!
By the way, I showed Alex some clips from Worst Cooks in America earlier, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Bobby Flay was a real guy," because he only like knew about him from a Scooby-Doo movie, and I should have known that Scooby-Doo met Bobby Flay at some point, because at this point, who has Scooby-Doo not met?
Barack Obama.
I mean, I'm still waiting for Shaggy in Mortal Kombat 11, come on.
And I will be cooking for you my award-winning, finely aged, painstakingly perfected spaghetti! I made lots of it!
I already had lunch today.
I am sure you will love it. I cannot wait to see what you think. Papyrus scampers into the kitchen.
Scamper, scamper.
However, he quickly pops his head back out. Actually, I was thinking, it would be a great idea if you helped me cook.
Yeah, maybe it'd be edible.
I think it'd be a wonderful bonding experience. You follow Papyrus as he walks backwards into the kitchen. Welcome to my humble kitchen.
Wow, it's almost as small as mine.
You read the narration because Papyrus is taking everything. This is where I concoct all my mouth-watering dishes.
You have saliva?
Half of the refrigerator is labeled with boxes that say spaghetti on it, remember? The other half is an empty bag of chips. Sometimes, but rarely, Sans will cook.
Maybe you want to put cook in quotes.
But more often than not, I am the one who runs this kitchen.
Papyrus scampers about, grabbing ingredients from the fridge. Take it to the fridge. In one graceful swoop, he lays them out on the counter. Swoop. You can see the typical ingredients. Tomatoes, garlic, salt, cheese, and of course, spaghetti.
Luckily, I've pre-made some pasta for this kind of occasion.
God, this is like on like Kitchen Nightmares when they go into like the storage room and they just have like 16 giant boxes of pasta that they've made, and it's like, no one goes to this restaurant. Why did you pre-make all this pasta that you're gonna have to throw out?
I made sure to soak it in an aged oaken cask. Really brings out the flavor.
Yeah, and the mold. He drops the pasta into a pot filled with water, allowing it to cook on the stove. Then he brings out another pot, setting it on the stove with a resounding clang. He cranks up the heat on the burner.
Normally, I would be the one to cook. However, this special meal should be made by not just me, but you as well.
Alright, cooking mama time!
Only then will it truly be a dish fit for a date. Since I have the pre-made pasta boiling, all that's left to do is to make the sauce.
Ooh, the sauces.
First things first, we'll have to crush tomatoes. Yeah.
Papyrus slams a whole bunch of tomatoes into the pot. Then he takes a wooden spoon and smashes them even more. Squashed tomato splatters all over your face and your clothes.
Perfection.
Sans walks in. Hey, Papyrus, are you— Oh my god, he's bleeding!
What did you do to the human? Now, as you can see, I have left some ingredients out. We need to add each ingredient, one after the other. It does not matter the order. All four must make it into the pot.
This is starting to sound like K's good cooking.
Go ahead, human.
Alright.
You cook it however you want.
Well, I mean, okay, alright. Do I want to make this? Alright, we'll add the salt first.
You add a dash of salt and give the sauce a taste.
The sauce tastes just right.
Good job. You're a natural, it seems. I'm excited to see this come together.
Nah, I'm not salty today. You add garlic to the sauce. Make sure vampires won't want to take it from us.
Wario steps in.
Mm-hmm.
Is that garlic I smell? Move out of the way, bonehead.
That's not funny, you idiot! We have to add that clip now.
That's not funny, you idiot.
Your cooking skills are very impressive.
I wish we could still play Super Fighter M. Where is God when you need him?
You're almost as great as Master Chef Papyrus.
I almost read that as Master Chief Papyrus, and I was just imagining Papyrus in Halo.
Now I'm just imagining Papyrus in Fortnite.
Da 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 da! Da 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 da!
Almost.
Cheese.
You add cheese to the sauce. It gives it a nice richness.
Perfect. Just like that.
Almost as cheesy as Sans' puns.
This sauce will be ready to taste in no time.
Oh god, did I already add tomatoes?
No. You decide to add more tomatoes. Your sauce reaches a thicker consistency.
Damn, boy! He's thick!
Get out of my house. That's your house.
That's it. The perfect ratio of every ingredient.
Papyrus puts in some finishing touches. Then he turns off the stove and inhales the sauce with his non-existent nose. And he gets out a pan and pours some of the sauce in. And in goes a bit of spaghetti and pasta water. Papyrus beams with pride as he tosses it all together.
Thanks for your assistance, human. This truly looks like the work of two artisans.
He sets out 2 plates onto the counter and scoops spaghetti onto both. Then he offers you a fork.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Bon apple tea.
Thank God my pun-loving brother isn't here.
Well, my pun-loving brother is here, unfortunately.
Brother,
You're my best friend that is also my brother. I consider honorary brother. Papyrus shoves his plate aside and focuses his attention on you.
I want to see you try it, human. Please, do not be afraid to tell me how great it is.
You swear you see sparkles in his eye sockets. Twirling your fork absent-mindedly, you pick up a bite-sized amount.
Nom nom.
It certainly feels like spaghetti. It certainly smells like spaghetti.
You don't look like a peasant. You don't smell like a peasant. And is it on fire like spaghetti?
At first, the taste is very much like spaghetti. The tomato sauce has that garlic taste with hints of basil.
Basil. Wait, we didn't put any basil in the sauce.
He put in finishing touches.
Oh.
You start chewing. And you're hit with 10 different textures at once. Chewy and tough and stringy and jelly-like, and
What is in this?
you lose track. Papyrus watches you, eyes filled with bright anticipation. You manage to swallow. It hits your stomach like a concrete slab.
Ugh,
Well, how was it?
I need the toilet. That was very delicious. Papyrus.
You tell Papyrus it was absolutely delicious. In fact, it was the most delicious thing you ever ate.
Oh, that's wonderful, human. I'm so glad you liked it. We can have more later. I'll start packing this away.
Papyrus opens the fridge and all you see are stacks of containers.
These are the bodies of my enemies that I've slain.
You can only assume they all contain more spaghetti. He just cooks it, has some unknowing soul take one bite, and then he stores it away for later. His food museum, as he calls it. A weight lifts off your shoulders as your meal joins the rest.
A weight lifts off your shoulders but stays in your stomach.
I'd say the stage is going well, don't you?
I mean, I haven't died yet.
However, I think to progress further,
Oh.
I should introduce you to my friends and my brother.
Oh, yeah, I get it. If I want to be your lover, I gotta get with your friends.
At least, that's what I read in the dating guide. Seems to be the appropriate course of action.
I mean, personally, I feel like the introducing someone to your family comes, like, at a different time than the date. That kind of...
It's settled. Undyne has been helping Alphys at her lab in Hotland. I'm sure they're there right now.
Oh, Papyrus, anywhere you are is Hotland.
actually he hates Hotland.
Yeah, I know, but I was just like...
I know what you were going for.
Let's go say hi.
Papyrus takes your hand in his and bounces out the door with you.
Take my hand. We're off to hot land.
The boat ride from Snowdon to Hotland was peaceful. Papyrus acted as a tour guide and he pointed things out and commented on them, just like when you call him. As the boat drifts to a stop, Papyrus leaps out. Thank you, mysterious river person. You also thank the river person as you step off the boat.
Bye, Karan. Have fun taking those souls to the underworld.
The hooded figure simply nods.
I will.
Tra-la-la, love can be found on the beaten path.
Do you think love can grow on the battlefield or whatever they say in Metal Gear Solid? I haven't played it.
And they push off, the boat rejoining the flow of the river. Papyrus takes your hand in his and leads the way. You sense slight trembles in his gloves.
In his Pac-Man gloves.
As you enter Hotland, you quickly learn how its name came to be.
Hot, hot, hot. It's Hotland. Hot, hot, hot.
The scorching heat pricks your skin and you drown in the steam that blows through.
But, hey, I mean, if that steam's got good summer sales, then...
Up ahead is a large building. Oh my gosh, I just realized there is a clam person at the entrance of Hotland. Steamed clams.
Aww.
Above its entrance is a simple sign that reads, Lab.
That... I don't know if I pointed this out when we played, but, like, the line of, like, the the front of the lab, the perspective...
Yeah.
It's weird.
Here we are, human. This is Dr. Alphys's lab.
I'm a person. I have a name.
And this is her laboratory! No need to worry. She won't perform any scary experiments. She's the royal scientist, after all. A constant humming with intermittent beeping greets you the moment you walk inside. Amidst the buzz, you can hear a girl shouting flowery words and musical chiming following after.
She's got a nice CRT computer, nice little Pentium 3 that she can play Quake 2 on.
The walls seem to tell a pristine laboratory story, but the organized clutter of bowls and sticky notes says otherwise. Papyrus waves his hands in the air like he just don't care. Alphys! Undyne! I've come to say hello! And I brought the human.
Alphys, Undyne, I've come to bargain.
This is you.
The human!
Oh, we'll be right there.
The voice of the girl is cut off mid-sentence along with the music. From the top of the escalator, Alphys and Undyne descend to meet with you.
Don't mind us. We were watching human history shows.
We're watching anime!
This is very important as well, I promise. I brought the human here because I wanted you to meet them. We're on a date right now.
A date, huh? With the human? Heck yeah! You go, Papyrus!
Oh my god, that's so cute! It's like lovers from two different worlds. How romantic.
Undyne walks over to you and roughly claps you on the back.
Oi! And manages to dislodge the piece of spaghetti that was stuck in your craw.
You practically double over.
The human gets something stuck in his quaw. Well, any friend of Papyrus is a friend of mine, so you better treat him right or else!
Undyne, remember? Humans are our friends, not food.
What me? Oh no! I wasn't trying to be threatening. Don't worry, human. I'm just giving you a gentle reminder.
We've been having a wonderful date so far. But to take that to the next step,
Ooh.
I wanted the human to meet all the important people in my life. That's why I'm here to see you. And Sans will be at MTT restaurant later. So I'll take the human there to meet him.
Wait, is that what you're wearing to MTT?
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed? Maybe it's the way you're dressed. It's fitting for the head of the royal guard, isn't it?
Well, it definitely suits you. But I think since you're on a date with a human, maybe you can try something new.
I was gonna pick out something for Alfie to wear. Maybe I can help you pick something too.
I wouldn't say no. After all, the dating guide says I must wear nice clothes to show I care.
Then it's settled. Get ready for our dates.
We're going on a
I mean your date and our, friendship outing. Undyne rushes back up the escalator.
Undyne, wait, that's the down escalator! Well, I guess she made it.
You know, someone's actually, died trying to run up a down escalator, so...
Okay.
Paps, get up here! Caps is not a cute nickname.
Coming up, Undyne.
And Papyrus 2 runs up the down escalator.
Don't look at me like that.
So, do you like visual novels?
No.
Well, obviously, if we're playing one, but you choose whatever's for you. I like Ace Attorney.
Take that!
You tell Alphys you don't like visual novels.
Then why are you here?
What do you think I am, a weeaboo?
Oh.
I literally have anime coming in today. Straight from Japan.
The awkwardness remains.
The awkwardness.
After a moment more, Undyne and Papyrus return with a bunch of clothes. Alright, nerds, let's try these out. Here, Alphys, this is for you.
Okay.
She shuffles to the other side of the lab and takes the up escalator to the second floor. Ready? Let's do it! Oh! First one is this fancy tuxedo, complete with a perfectly tied bow tie, more like a bone tie.
Oh my gosh, never mind! No date for you!
Bone Tiesel starts playing. It's perfect for an upper crusty place like MTT. I really don't like that guy, but I respect his lifestyle. And you might as well go in something that fits the bill.
I feel fancier already! Care for a romantic dinner under the stars, human?
So, how long have you two ladies known each other?
Okay, you Casanova, time for the next one.
Ew.
Now this outfit is more edgy. Tight-fitting jacket,
It's on the edge.
metal studs on his shoulders and collar. This cool buckle thingy. Not really Papyrus style, but I still think he looks cool.
Really, Undyne?
Heck yeah! Yeah, this is an interesting crossover between Full Throttle and Grim Fandango, but okay.
I told you this side.
Say something a bad boy would say. I'm a bad boy. And I don't respect my dad. I'm a bad boy. Please come change my diaper. Got all these haters around me. Take 'em all out with my sniper.
Not following rules. Rules!
I'm bad at not smoking crack. I am good at watching Paw Patrol. I am bad at getting mad. Don't even know how that's possible. Alright, sorry. I'm not gonna sing Danny Gonzalez anymore. Sure, okay. We'll work on that. Last outfit.
Oh, this is the one I picked out.
Yep. Here, put it on.
This is the one I chose.
Boy. This outfit is definitely more papyrusy. But hey, he's got his own style too. I don't want to take that away from him.
Especially when my sense of
Style is so great. Oh, come on, man. That cape is cool.
Yeah, but he always wears it.
Well, only for the past couple months.
I think it's rather fitting, don't you?
With the flourish, Papyrus shows off his shirt. It says Date Boy on it.
Well, you've seen them all, punk. Which do you like best? I really liked the tuxedo, but I mean, Date Boy's funny, but
As long as it's not Bad Boy, that's all I care.
I'm a bad boy.
Yeah, I'll
and
let-
I
I'll let-
dress
I'll
in
let you
all
pick.
Black. All right, I'll do tuxedo.
You say that you like the tuxedo outfit best.
Oh, of course you'd pick the suave, classy outfit.
Papyrus changes back into the tuxedo and adjusts his tie. The next thing you know, your hand is in his and he brings it to his teeth in a gentleman's kiss.
If only I'd actually played Grim Fandango and I could make a bunch of references right now.
You pull your hand back to your chest, your cheeks heating up. Undyne catches you eyeing the outfit and her smirk grows into a full-on grin.
Oh, don't worry, you get to join in on the fun, too! We have the perfect outfit for you, human! Undyne whips out a shirt from behind her back and dunks it over your head. It's nothing but a plain white t-shirt that says, "Cool date."
That's what.
Papyrus and I decided on it together!
All outfits are made instantly better by adding cool on it.
This is why I went with Date Boy, because it makes much more sense. But don't worry.
What do you guys, think?
Alphys descends the escalator. The sundress she's wearing flows around her like the sea. Why wear a sundress if there's no sun underground? Owned with facts and logic. Little fish symbols swim across the skirt. Swim, swim. Now she really looks like Lisa Simpson.
Papyrus gives a thumbs up.
You look really great, Alphys. Nice job picking the outfit, Undyne.
Undyne doesn't say a word.
Undyne, are you okay? Do I do the dress justice?
Justice.
You look so cute?
I do!
Okay, we gotta go. See you later, nerds! We're going to the garbage dump!
Bye!
Undyne grabs Alphys' hand, dragging her out the door of the lab. Oh,
Hi,
hi,
Cat.
hi, Cat.
Do you want to voice someone? You can't.
I'm sorry, Braddy and Caddy are not in this, and
Yeah.
and we take over those voices full time. Oh God, he's touching me.
Come here.
Oh.
Come here, boy. Alright, fine. Go over there.
Well then, now that we have nice clothes, shall we continue on to MTT Resort?
A laugh escapes you after the fast-paced shenanigans.
Wow, these were some wacky shenanigans we just did!
You offer your hand to Papyrus and he happily takes it, leading the way. You arrive at MTT Resort hand in hand with Papyrus. As you walk through the doors, you can hear the laughter exploding from the restaurant entrance.
Ah ha 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 ha!
Ah ha ha, ah ha ha, ah ha ha ha.
Ah ha 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 ha!
Papyrus squeezes your hand as he leads you inside.
Now, I must warn you, my brother's humor is nothing but terrible puns. However, we should be arriving at the end of his performance, so hopefully we missed all of them.
Wow.
Wow, real supportive.
But I will admit, I am proud of my brother for having this engagement.
Not like the engagement we're gonna have.
He's not as great as me with everything else, but he's still very good.
Wow, very supportive.
In his own way. You both stumble into a sea of laughter. Some patrons are even on the floor. Raffle, raffle! Your eyes scan the room, getting wrapped up in the joy that's percolating in the air.
Oh, the percolation.
Among them all, you do spot one monster that isn't laughing.
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
And yet his grin is wider than ever. Up on stage, Sans the Skeleton simply surveys the carnage his jokes have wrought.
Wow, okay, that's one way to say it.
His eyelights scan over each victim, eventually stopping as they land on you and Papyrus. Somehow his grin widens even more. He leans into the microphone. Oh, hey, looks like my bro's here. I'm surprised to see you. I didn't think you found my jokes very humorous.
Come on, I've heard that one. I've heard that one, Sans.
Press the button. Now I worry you'll have a bone to pick with me later.
Listen, Sans,
Those are like the same three jokes.
Sans, if you think that I'm just going to sit here and accept your bad jokes and be polite and say they're good and not critique them, no. I have a backbone, okay? I've got a spine, and I'm not going to just lay down and take this.
Sans!
And the crowd practically dies of chuckles and chortles. Well, I could tell the same three jokes and it always gets them cracking up.
Yeah, well, hopefully he'll leave soon, and the last thing he'll say into the microphone is, "Pelvis is leaving the building."
Sans simply shrugs. Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a sensational night.
Sans, that was terrible!
It was so terrible I forgot to put the comma after sans!
As the laughter builds to a crescendo, you look to see Papyrus's eye sockets scrunched up in annoyance, and yet his proud smile betrays his words. Giggling to yourself, you turn to look for Sans again, but he's no longer on stage. Hey, You jump at the voice behind you and turn around to see him standing next to Papyrus.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid.
You... Hey, buddo. Sup, bro?
This is what's up, brother.
Catsup?
I wanted to talk to you about something with a human.
Oh, and that is? With a flourish, Papyrus takes your hand in his and waves it in the air.
Sans, the human and I are on a date, and I'm actually really enjoying myself. They solve puzzles so quickly, and they helped me make spaghetti, my best ever spaghetti.
I'm not sure if I want to see Papyrus's worst ever spaghetti.
It's probably his first ever spaghetti.
You know what, though? Okay, I don't know. What are you doing, Cat?
Ripping it to the
Yeah,
world.
he's-
Banish him to the Shadow Realm.
Whatever. I don't know if it's even audible on the mic. What was I gonna say? You know, it's probably better than the spaghetti we saw in that clip earlier, where on Worst Cooks in America, where the guy was making it with peanut M&Ms. Ah, God, why would you do that? That's... Oh, wait.
That's great, bro.
Cool story, bro.
A thought crosses his mind and Papyrus drops your hand.
Do you think we could be soulmates?
I don't see why not. The human seems to be a good person. He looks at you and gives you a nod as if to assure you of his thought. Nice shirt, kid. Thanks for showing my bro a good time. Sans holds his hand out to you. You don't hesitate to take it in a handshake.
I'm just shaking the
Oh my
Sans
gosh,
plushie's
just look
hand.
at Papyrus. He's so cute. Life is shown in eyes.
I have two differently shaped hands!
And the moment you do, you think you feel your soul flicker for the briefest of moments.
I know what you did.
It's warm and familiar, but it grows distant as he pulls his hand away.
Please tell me there's a super secret thruple option with both of them.
No.
Aw.
He smiles at you. He's always smiling, but... was that a sad smile? You're not sure. Somehow, I know you'll make him happy, kiddo. He slips his hands back into his pocket.
His
Well-
Sans hands.
Well, I think I'm going to Grillby's. Have fun, you two.
I'm gonna drown my sorrows in ketchup.
See ya. Sans takes a few steps, but he stops in his tracks and turns back to look back at you. Oh yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I forgot.
Yeah, that seems like something you'd do.
And with that, Sans walks into the scattered crowd, though not towards the exit. You try to focus on him a little longer, but he seems to just disappear.
Man, why isn't he a magician?
Human, I'm so glad that my brother likes you.
Oh, more than you know.
It means that we can take the...
Next step.
Level up!
But before that, I need to take care of something. Please accompany me.
He snatches your hand and charges toward the graceful skips. And your heart skips in time with his step.
Wow, our heart's just like a metronome.
As you walk into the throne room, the aroma of flowers almost overpowers your senses.
Kat, did you like the smell of Alex's foot? I don't know why you would.
People pay good money to sniff it, Logan. That's a Paper Mario reference.
Okay.
The sound of birds singing fills the air. Golden flowers are blooming everywhere.
Santa, won't you give me the one I need? I don't know why that the rhyming just like gold. The sounds of birds chirping fills the air.
In the back corner of the room are two thrones,
Prince of Persia, the Two Thrones.
but they're both draped in cloth. Papyrus picks up a nearby watering can and begins tending to a section of the flowers. He scrutinizes every petal, every leaf. His hand reaches out to caress one of the flowers, taking care not to damage the petals.
You could call him Papyrus.
Human, come water the flowers with me.
Alright, unzips.
He hands you the watering can. Oh, I'm sorry, Papyrus. I don't need that.
Now the flowers will grow.
It's actually rather heavy.
The Postal Undertale crossover we all wanted.
You walk over to a nearby spot, taking care not to harm any of the flower field. You tilt the can just a little bit so that a trickle of water comes out.
These flowers weren't always this beautiful.
I mean, how else do you think they're gonna get to that nice golden color?
They needed time and nurturing in order to bloom. And even after blooming, they still need to be cared for.
He takes back the watering can and sets it down in the patch of tile untouched by flowers.
Today was absolutely wonderful. Each moment we spent together, I grew more and more excited to get to know you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for today. I hope we get to do this again soon.
A heavy silence fills the room. Papyrus fidgets quite a bit, his eyes looking everywhere but your direction. He lets out a long, drawn-out sigh.
Sigh.
I knew you were gonna just say the word sigh.
Well, that's our little joke.
Human, I have to be honest with you. After all, I did promise to let you know how I truly felt. I know you're madly in love with me, but I cannot say I am madly in love with you.
Nani?
After all, we just met. However, there's something about you I cannot ignore.
Your stench.
If it is all right with you,
I don't even have a nose and I can smell you.
I'd like to continue getting to know you. And perhaps we can start with this.
The air stills, but the birds continue their song, trying to chase away any awkward silences. Papyrus takes 2 steps forward. There's still a good amount of distance between you.
Come on, Skeletor.
This is normally the part where the date mates
The
kiss.
date mate.
But I'm sorry, human, for you see, I do not have lips.
I have no lips, but I must kiss.
So my kisses would be rather strange.
And didn't stop your brother.
I hope this does not upset you. I know that kisses aren't the only way to show affection.
Oh.
Still,
It's okay, Papyrus. Papyrus eyes you hopefully.
It is?
You give him a warm smile. Do what you want, Logan. Because I can kiss you.
Human? Are you sure? Even if I don't have lips?
You sense the shyness bubbling in his soul. You give him a warm smile in response.
Well, if you're alright with it, then I'd like to share a kiss with you, too.
You step closer to him, closing the distance. As you take his hands in yours, you give him a reassuring squeeze. Okay, you take over. I'm not
Then
reading
you
that.
lean in and softly press your lips against his teeth. You can sense the wheels in Papyrus' skull turning, clicking. Is he a robot? Soon, his limbs start moving too. The world slips out from under you as Papyrus dips you in one graceful swoop. He gently pushes his smile against your lips in return. The rhythm of his soul matches your heartbeat. You feel safe in his comforting arms as he keeps you from gravity's pull. And in that moment, neither of you want to come back down. Eventually, you pull away from each other, but it still feels as if your souls are bound together.
Wowee! That was... I really... Gee, is it hot in here or what?
No, we left Hotland a while back. He pulls you into a warm embrace, and you lay your head on his chest. He rests a hand on the back of your head, his thumb massaging your scalp. His bony thumb.
Human, I believe our connection is a seed. It's a seed that we can grow together until it blooms into a deeper love.
I might not be madly in love with you, but monsters are weird.
Yeah, I've realized that.
I just met you.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy.
But
I'm Papyrus. Let's go on a date.
But I feel in my soul that I care about you.
Wow, I'm sure no one has referenced that song in the past, 7 years.
A lot. Perhaps that is sufficient for now. With that being said, allow me to say, I love you, human.
Wow, you're the first person to ever say that to me.
Oh, even Sans wouldn't say it. The rustling of leaves interrupts your moment.
Not you again.
And one of the flowers nearby turns its petals towards you with a smile.
Where's the hedge clippers?
Howdy. I hope I didn't interrupt anything important.
I mean...
Flower buddy, I didn't see you there. Did you want me to water you today? Actually, I was hoping I could talk to your friend over there. Would you mind giving us a moment?
Oh, absolutely. I will just wait in the other room.
Wait, Papyrus, no!
I'll see you soon, human. And he gallops out of the throne room.
Just gets on all fours and gallops out like a little horsey.
But he can't but help pop his head back in to steal one more glance at you.
Oh, he's so sexy.
Naughty. A hint of red reflects in his cheekbones.
He doesn't have blood vessels.
With a giggle, you wiggle your fingers at him and a wave goodbye. What the frick?
I don't know.
And without another word, Papyrus skips away again.
Yahoo!
Aw, how sweet. You and Papyrus, he's a fun one. Took me a while before I got bored of him. Guess I'll see you on the next run.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
A word of advice for you? Don't let Smiley Trashbag know you cheated on him with his own brother!
Is it really cheating if it's a different timeline?
Considering we promised to find him no matter the timeline.
Well, would this even be cheating?
Yeah, I mean, we found him.
It is 2 different playthroughs.
Exactly.
What does it matter to you, right?
Yeah, they're just digital people.
And as far as I know, that is the end of that,
Oh,
honestly.
finally.
Yeah,
I can go take a dump.
I mean, I don't know if there's anything more to the Papyrus timeline, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, that is Dating Start. We will not be killing anybody, so thank you everyone so much for watching.
We make love, not war.
Yeah, and thank you once again, Derpy Chocho, for making this. We really enjoyed it. So please stop making out with the Sans blush. This is getting uncomfortable.
Do
All
what I
right.
want.
All right. Until next time. Bye.
See today, a world we couldn't